Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me for today's practice. If you're brand new to yoga or looking for a gentle practice, then you are in the right place. I don't take myself too seriously. It's all about having fun and listening to your body. I usually start my videos with a saying or an affirmation, and this is one of my favourites, and it says making mistakes is better than faking perfections. And I think that it really is something that we all try so hard to be perfect when it's completely unnecessary. Just be yourself, do your best and enjoy your practice. That's what it's all about. Okay, so we shall begin in mountain pose with our arms down by our sides. So a nice straight back. It's all about your posture. Remember, slouching is really aging, so stand up as straight as you can. Remember to breathe in and out through your nose and smile as much as you can. Inhale up into tall mountain, so those arms are straight up, the palms are facing each other, and then exhale them down. And just give those shoulders a roll. In between, we're just gradually loosening up, warming up the body. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Just do a few palm flips to warm up those arms. That's it. And then palms are flat, so you're really stretching those arms. That's it. Push away. So imagine you're pushing those walls away, the sides. You'll feel a stretch under your arms. And then down. Flat. And then in. And then flat. And my favourite, get your palms to face the front. Grab your shoulders. Give yourself a cuddle. So tuck your head in. So you're getting a little stretch in the back of your neck. Show yourself some love. That's it, don't hold your breath. Gently lift your head and inhale your arms open. So you get a nice stretch in between, and then the other arm on top. And head forward again. Close your eyes. And lift your head. Inhale those arms open and release. And again, roll your shoulders. Okay, we're going to do free the spirit. We're going to inhale those arms up. Keep the arms wide. Lean back, open the chest and stretch your neck. Bring your palms together and gently let your head roll forward. So this is a lovely neck stretch. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale the arms up. Lean back. Free the spirit, open the chest, bring those palms together and let your head roll forward and release. And in between, as I say, just keep those shoulders rolling back and forth, lifting up. We're going to come into a ragdoll now. It's a nice little gentle stretch for our spine. So feet hip width apart. Inhale those arms up, grab the elbows. And then we're just going to sort of lean forward, and as we do, we're going to bend the knees. So you imagine bringing your chest down to your thighs, and we're just going to swing from side to side. So you're getting that gentle stretch along the spine. That's it. Keep breathing. Okay. Release your hands. We're going to straighten the legs. We're going to do some hamstring work here. Straighten your legs as much as you can. Keeping that right hand on the floor, we're going to bend the right knee. So the left hip rises and the left hand rises. So we're opening up the chest. We're stretching out the back of the leg, the calf. Keep breathing. And release. And we'll do the other side. So left hand down, left knee bent, right hip up, right hand up. So gradually stretching out those legs. Keep breathing. And release. Into a forward bend. So grab the backs of your legs. You can have a little bend in your knees. Remember, we're not trying to be perfect. We're just folding down. And then we're going to slowly roll up again. Bend your knees, roll up nice and slow. Exhale back. Bring those arms down. And roll your shoulders. Okay, triangle pose. We're going to stretch out those legs. Turn the right foot out and stretch the arms out and shift the body over that right leg. As soon as you do that, you'll feel that stretch here. So shift the body and then let that hand slide down. You'll feel the tightness here. Only come down to a point that's comfortable for you. Remember, you could put a block or, don't put any pressure on your knee, but if you need to, put a block so that your hand can come down and rest. Do what works for you. Use whatever props you need. Keep that chest open and, most important of all, keep breathing. And slowly come back up. Stretching those arms, we're going to come into warrior two. So bring that knee over the ankle, press those back little toes into the mat for warrior. That's it. Reverse warrior, so big breath in. Exhale as your back hand slides down and your right hand slides up. You'll feel the stretch down the front of this leg now. Keep breathing, remember. That's it. And then inhale back to your warrior two. Stretching those arms. Okay, into side angle now. So your front forearm, your right forearm on top of your right thigh, and your left arm comes alongside your ear. So your chest is open, you're reaching over with that left hand, and you're still breathing. Inhale back. So back to your warrior two, stretching those arms. Lower them down. We're going to bring that right foot to face the front and the left foot out. Left knee over the ankle. Oh no, I forgot triangle. See, I'm not perfect. Straighten that front leg and shift your body over that left leg and then the left hand. We've got to do the same both sides. Again, let that hand come down your leg as far as is good for you, remember. Listen to your body. Keep breathing. Just do your best. That's it. Lovely. Inhale up. Back to your triangle. Into your warrior. Bring that knee over the ankle. Stretch those arms out. Okay, big breath in. Reverse warrior. So back hand slides down, left hand up this time. Feel the stretch down the front of this thigh. Keep breathing. Inhale back to your warrior two. Stretch those arms into side angle. So we're going to bring that left forearm on top of the thigh and your right arm alongside your ear. Don't let that arm come forward. So by keeping the chest open, you're keeping that arm straight and you're getting that stretch all the way up from the right foot up to your right fingertips. You're keeping everything in line. And you're still breathing. Inhale back. So back to your warrior two. And lower down. We'll keep the feet wide, but we'll walk them in slightly. We're going to do a wide angled forward bend with the yoga lock. So the yoga lock is when you clasp the hands behind you and you draw your shoulder blades together. It's great for getting rid of any tension in your chest. Big breath in. And exhale as you fold forward. Remember, bring those feet in as close as is comfortable for you. Folding down and then take those hands up. It's a great stretch across the shoulders and the chest. Drawing the shoulder blades together. You can feel it in the backs of your legs as well. Release your hands and grab the backs of your legs or your ankles. And we're just going to sort of move those hips from side to side. So you're just slowly loosening them up. We're going to do a bit more work for the hips in a minute, but we're just loosening them up. That's it. And then bring the hands to the centre of the mat. And we're going to come up to halfway lift. So you're lifting up so you've got a flat back. Come up onto your fingertips. And then inhale the rest of the way. So you've got a gentle back bend. Bring those arms down. Give the shoulders a roll. Can't have too many shoulder rolls. Just keep those loose and moving. Okay, we're going to come back and get to the top of our mat. We're going to take a little flow now. So come to the top of your mat, feet hip width apart. We're going to take a big breath in, inhale up. And then as we come down, we're going to exhale through the mouth like a big sigh. You can bend your knees, hands to the floor, straight back into your plank. So bring those shoulders over the wrists. And you've got two options. You can either go straight down onto your tummy, or you can drop your knees and your chin and chest to the floor in sequence with your elbows in, and then slide forward and lift up into your cobra. Now listen to your body, so pushing your pubic bone down into the mat. If your back is tight and you need to lift the hips off, then do that. Just listen to your body, don't hurt yourself. Try and push your chest forward slightly, bring those shoulders down so they're not hunched up around your ears. Elbows in if you can. Tuck your toes and we'll go into our first dog walk of the day. So that's lifting each heel, bending the knee, and easing into our downward dog. I always call it walking the dog because that's what it looks like. It looks like you're walking and we're getting into dog. Hence the name. And if you're new to my videos, you're starting to think, wow, she talks a lot. But I'm a waffler. That's me. But I love my practice and I love to chat while I'm doing it. So hopefully you don't mind that. Okay, check that your feet are hip width apart, heels down, hips up, chest to your thighs for your downward dog. So driving those heels down, pull your tummy in. Have a really, really good stretch here. And we're going to go into our pigeon from here, which I talked about doing some more work for the hips. So we're going to bring that right knee forward next to our right hand and slide that left leg back. Now if you've got tight hips, you might find that you can't sit on the floor, so you've got a couple of options. You can pop a blanket or underneath to lift yourself up slightly. If you've got knee problems, obviously listen to your body, and sometimes you can even sit on your heel and fold down like that. So experiment, find what works for you. If you can do this, fine. If you can't, it's also fine. So you're going to fold down over your thigh, resting your forehead on your arms, and close your eyes. This is pigeon with forward fold. Wonderful stretch for your hips. Okay, we're going to slowly come back out. So gently lift yourself back up, untuck your left foot and take that right foot back. And in between, just do your little dog walk again. So you're stretching out those legs, pulling your tummy in. That's it. And then check that your feet are hip width apart, heels down, hips up and back, chest to your thighs into your dog. So keep breathing here. Take a nice deep breath here. And we'll do the other side. So we're going to bring the left knee forward and stretch that right leg back. And just to sort of straighten the back and then fold down and rest your forehead on your arms. Do your version of it. Close your eyes and breathe. Wonderful stretch for the hips. Imagine breathing into that hip. And slowly lifting up. Again, lift up tall, untuck your right foot, back again to your dog walk. Check your feet are hip width apart, heels down, hips up into your dog. Folding down, that's folding down towards so you're sort of drawing your chest towards your thighs is what I'm trying to say, but not really doing it very well. Okay, we're going to have a little rest, so come down onto your knees, sit back on your heels, Forehead on the mat, hands down by your feet. Come into child's pose just for a few breaths. Okay, so we're going to slowly sit up. Use your hands to sit back on your heels. We're going to bring those feet out in front. We're going to come into staff pose. So sit up on top of your sit bones. You kind of pull the flesh out from your bottom, and you can feel those two bones make contact with the floor. Engage the thighs, flex the feet, arms down by your sides. So don't round your back. Remember that imaginary string is lifting you up. That's it. And then we're going to relax the legs, because I like to do this passively. So it's a passive forward fold, seated forward fold. So relaxing those legs and the feet. We're going to inhale the arms up. And then we're going to fold forward with a flat back. So you're coming forward with a flat back. Imagine drawing yourself towards your feet. And then your forearms come down. And you're still just lengthening that spine as much as you can. And then when you're down as far as you can go, if you wanted to, you could put a blanket or a bolster or something, or a pillow, and rest here if you find it more comfortable. Again, adapt it to what works for you. And then when you're down, you can kind of tuck your chin, and that increases that stretch all the way down the back chain of muscles, all the way down to the soles of your feet. So remember, just breathe. This is great for you emotionally as well. Your emotion, you automatically turn inwards. You're mindful when you're doing these forward folds. So just take a few moments to enjoy that sort of calm, mindful feeling. Okay. And then use your hands to slowly and gently lift yourself back up. And we're going to do a spinal twist. So we're going to bring both feet up, knees bent. We're going to bring the sole of the left foot tucked under that right leg. So you're kind of resting that sole of your right foot against your right buttock, and you're crossing that left leg over and hugging that left leg, right leg even, crossing your right leg over and hugging it with your left arm. I get my left and right mixed up all the time, apologies. Right arm behind. So again, this is when you could round your back. So you want to lift up, inhale as you do, and then exhale over that right shoulder. So you're hugging that knee. You're getting a lovely spinal twist here. You're opening your chest, and you're not holding your breath, and you're still smiling. My scatty ways and my mistakes. Remember that saying, making mistakes is better than fake imperfections. There's no faking here. Okay. And release. And we're going to do the other side. So bring that leg back to where we started. Okay, we'll do the right side. So the sole of your right foot against your left buttock. So you're tucking that knee and then crossing that left leg over your right. Hugging your left leg with your right arm and taking your left hand behind. We're going to lift up and exhale over the left shoulder. Wonderful for your back. It's wonderful for your internal organs. Twists massage your internal organs, so they're so good for you. Keep breathing. And slowly release. Take those feet back to where they were. We're going to lie down nice and slow now. Depending on your core strength, you can lie down slowly with control, or you can just use your hands and lay down. I'm going to do it slowly, so if you want to follow along. So kind of rolling down. So you're pushing the soles of your feet in, you're engaging your core, and you're rolling down nice and slow and gently. And then you're going to bring those knees up, hug them in, massage that back into the mat. Rocking from side to side, or making small circles with your knees. That's it. We're going to do bridge pose. So take the feet down, knees and feet hip width apart, feet flat on the floor, palms down, big breath in, push down and squeeze those glutes, lift those hips, so really squeezing, toning up your butt. You can clasp your hands together if you wish, and lift up even higher so you're opening your chest. If not, you can just stay down. Again, do what works for you. The most important thing is don't hold your breath, keep breathing. That's it. If you've got your hands clasped together, release them first, so take them back out, and then lower down, nice and slow. Hug those knees again. Massage into the mat. We're going to come into Reclined Goddess, so bring the feet back down, keep the knees bent, bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop to either side so you get that lovely passive stretch in the inner thighs. Now, you can keep your hands on your belly, or you can clasp them above your head like I do when you're grabbing your elbows, or you can just stretch them out to the sides, whatever is most comfortable for you. Remember, it's your practice. Make it work for you, as long as it feels good. Just close your eyes here for a moment. Okay, we're going to release the hands and use them to draw the knees back together. We're going to hug the knees, and then we're just going to finish our practice with some windscreen wipers. So walk your feet towards the outside of the mat and just let your knees drop to the right and back to the left. So again, you can make this as deep or shallow as you like. You're literally just using those hips, rotating them back and forth. Just a few times. And we're going to finish on the left. We're going to stretch out in corpse. Have a good stretch first of all. Stretch your arms above your head and your fingers. And then bring your arms down by your sides, slightly away from the body, palms facing up, fingers lightly curled. Close your eyes, and we're just going to lie here for a few moments. Again, also, if you wish, you can place your hands on your belly. I like to place my hands to the side, but if you want to focus more on your breath and the rise and fall of your belly, that's optional. So just being aware of the rise and fall of your body. Feel the effects of your practice, of what you've done today. Feel everything stretched, tingly, but hopefully you're feeling calm and good. Congratulate yourself for showing up today and taking part in this gentle practice. Just gently aware of the rise and fall of your body with each breath. Now wiggle your fingers and your toes. Hug those knees in. Massage that back into the mat. Just to relax the back of your neck while you're hugging your knees, let your head gently roll to the left. Keep your eyes closed. And then gently roll your head to the right, still hugging those knees. Release your feet to the floor and just roll onto your right side. Just stay there with your eyes closed. This is that after yoga feeling. Let's take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And then use your hands to gently lift yourself up into a comfortable seated position, which can be kneeling up, lotus, cross-legged, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're going to finish with a cleansing breath. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to inhale the hands up. Bringing the palms together, we're going to exhale through the mouth as we bring them down. to our heart. And bowing forward. Namaste. And thank you very much for joining me for today. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and click the subscribe button and the like button if you can. It really, really does help my channel to grow. I love sharing my yoga with you. I have a little laid back, crazy way of looking at it, but I think it's most important that you are showing up and enjoying it and feeling good and smiling and happy. It's you know, it mustn't be too rigid, really. Excuse the pun. You really do need to be flexible with your yoga and flexible in your approach, you know. So don't be hard on yourself if you look different to me or to other people. It doesn't matter. It's what you're getting out of it that's important. Remember that. Making mistakes is better than faking perfections, and it's so true. So, without any more waffle and rambling on from me, I'm going to say bye-bye and thank you very much for watching as always. If you haven't seen my videos before, check them out. I think I've got about 500 now, so there's got to be something there. If you didn't enjoy this one, there'll be something there that you like. So take care, lots of love. I'll see you soon. Bye.